Hello from Western New York, and let's see how things have been since Mother's Day. Let's see here. One thing I'm trying to do, don't know if this is going to work, is try to harden off my plants. Don't know if this is going to work because, well, let's put it this way. Last time that we left the plants out, they got a little sunburned, to say the least. Of course, hopefully with leaving these things in the shade between this maple tree and the trailer, they should, at least be enough shade that it won't hurt it too much, but will allow them to acclimate. Although, as mentioned, previous time we tried this, it didn't go so well. Of course, that was out on the back porch, and the back wall reflects a lot of the heat. So, with any luck, this will at least keep it controlled, and hopefully they'll start planting these next week. Let's see here. These roses are doing decent. There's a couple of stakes I might want to cut out, but most of them look okay. Most of them are springing back like they should. As mentioned, I need to get my pruners and trim these a bit, because I don't know there's going to be any growth on these things on some of these next year. On the plus side, you see plenty of flowers on most of these, so I should get a decent amount of berries, at least from a good number of them. Which will be nice to see. I'm probably going to need to get out a couple items. Like I said, I'm probably going to need to cut out a couple of these things, like this one, which did not have any buds that fruited this year. I mean, there isn't even any, not even any leaves on that, or on this one. At least with leaves, you know that there's at least a chance that you might do something next year. Not quite sure why some of them don't have flowers at the very least, although who knows, maybe they'll flower later, or maybe their flower buds didn't make it. That does happen. I got these sticks here to let me know where my bleeding hearts are, which is nice, because, hey, I got two of them. Odds are they're going to be the pink luxuriant variety, and not the white alba, if I remember where I put these things incorrectly. Maybe see if I can locate any developing berries on this thing, cause well, and plus that, well, there's some developing. There's a few more. Caterpillars. At least one of them, anyways. Yep, I mean, I got some decent flowers on these. And this I should have some decent no, I don't know where these ones are. Probably going to be hiding. But we'll see what happens, you know, come May, June. Well, actually it is May right now, so we'll see what you know, like late May, well, not like late May, June, July, how that all works. We'll see what these these honeyberries taste like. There's at least a couple. Most of these gooseberries are, the flowers seem to be pollinated. Excuse me. So that's nice to see. On the Jostaberry, there's looks to be some leaves coming. I mean, some berries. Same with the black currant here. And this gooseberry here. I hear something buzzing, so it's most likely a bee. Probably going around the dandelions. Then again, that might have been just this fly that was buzzing around. Still. Might end up with a few berries on this. Kinda hoping to get a few on that one. Should get some decent berries on these too. Grapevine's doing pretty good. Surprised I didn't get any flowers on this rose, but then again, second year. Again, most of the flowers on these gooseberries, this gooseberry seems to be pollinated. This grape's doing pretty good. Same with this one. This is doing pretty good. Of course, this is the wild one, and well, it looks like some grapes are developing. Kinda hope this grows. Only got one good bud on it. Don't know about that one. Or that one for that matter. It's grown pretty decently last year. I don't know. I think with some of them it might be just the wrong climate. It's a possibility. Which is kind of sad, you know. I paid good money for these. That one looks okay. And that one's starting, so maybe the other's just having a late start, so we'll see what happens. The rest of these are doing okay. Got more than a few shoots popping up in here, so that's good. I also planted some rhubarb last week, right here and out back. Well, and this is a Mother's Day rose. Brother bought it from my mom. And right here is the rose originally was right there, but you know, transplanted it here to balance things out. Hopefully it makes it. And well, these are looking nice. Producing some nice flowers. We'll see what the Shasta daisy does, but this is doing pretty good. The coneflower from last year. Well, cornflower. The strawberries are producing flowers, which is nice, and hopefully I'll be able to get some this year. Might need to do a little bit of weeding. Most of the black raspberries are doing pretty good. Okay, we got some bumblebees buzzing around. Hopefully the hornets moved out. Rather deal with bumblebees than hornets. Wild roses, I mean raspberries seem to be doing okay. And on the plus side, I did some mowing. That's probably the most clear it's been for a while. Most of these are doing okay. Need to do some weeding because I got some elderberries down in here. I want to be able to find them. I got one right there, but I got some smaller leaves in here. Over in here, I got some more. Well, we got ferns and whatnot all over. Yeah, kind of need to trim a few of these tips. Well, this is annoying. Seems that the one woodchuck's found its hole there again. Annoying. And right here's another rhubarb. Well, this is nice to see. The aliens are producing their flowers. The tulips, of course, are dying back. And I wager pretty soon these grape hyacinths will be doing their dying back. Daffodils look like they're doing that. Of course, since they're done doing that, well, I'll be trimming this down. Unless I get some sudden last minute flowers popping up. Daffodils did nice. These daffodils did okay, along with the tulips that did pop up. Probably need to put in a few more things. And look at this. Look at this. This is nice. All cleared down. All cleared, mowed down. I am probably going to be spending a while getting it managed as everything comes up to try and make its claim. And I'm going to need a mow in here. Yeah, I'll try to get this mowed down as much as I can. This will be the easier section than the section that borders it. I'm trying to go along the fence line, having to deal with all the willow and whatnot. But, yeah, we'll see what happens, you know. At least I got this all done. Most of the big junk's been dealt with. I mean, there's a few scraps here and there, but most of it you can ignore. I'm definitely going to be busy for a while, keeping certain things down, like like this, you know, that decided to pop up. But for the most part, I can't complain too much. And this is nice and mowed. And over here is a third rhubarb plant. We'll see what happens with all this as it grows, and as I try to see if I can find some dirt and whatnot to put on top of that. It's gonna be pretty good. Considering that last year that parts of this was just a field. This was about as tall as that over here. But now, well, now we'll see what happens. Well, this is Western New York. Please subscribe if you like this, post comments, click the like button, and all that sort of stuff. Okay? Goodbye.